everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you how to do your makeup like a drag queen. First, I need to glue down my eyebrows, so I'm going to use an Elmer's glue stick in purple. Make sure you go against the grain and then use a comb to push up your hairs, and I use the back of the comb to lay it down against my skin. For a primer, I use Urban Decay's Primer Potion. To cover up my 5 o'clock shadow, I use an airbrush by Sephora and any pink blush or eyeshadow I have on hand. My current foundation of choice is Kat Von D's Lock It Foundation in medium 52. To apply it, I will use a beauty blender with a stippling motion. After several layers of glue have dried, I'm going to set it with Mehron's Color Set Translucent Powder. I apply it lightly at first so my hairs won't pop, then I go back over it more forcefully to really get that powder in there. Now I will cover that up with the foundation that I just used. Once my eyebrows are covered up, I use a lightly pigmented powder and a different powder puff to set all the foundation I've applied so far. For that, I use Cover FX Matte Setting Powder in Light. To highlight, I use a foundation stick by Bobbi Brown in the lightest shade called Porcelain. I'm going to use the other side of my beauty blender to buff out those harsh lines and make it look smooth and creamy. I set my highlight using several different powders. The first is Makeup Forever's High Definition Translucent Powder. Use an angled blush brush to apply your contour. I use Smashbox's bronzer in the shade Warm Matte. This is a powder-based product. Once I apply it to my temples, I take an airbrush to blend it out, then I apply more where I want my brow bone. I want my highlight to pop even more, so I'm going to apply another layer of Mehron's Color Set Translucent Powder on top of the area I applied the HD powder by Makeup Forever. Now I'm applying more highlighter underneath my contour to shape my cheek and clean up my lines. Blend it and add more powder. I use a brow pencil by L'Oreal to begin shaping my eyebrows. Now I'll use a flat angled brush to connect my brows to the bridge of my nose. Add some highlighter and powder it down. Use some eyeshadow to set your brows. Now to prep my eye area, I'll use Urban Decay's Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I love this product because everything goes on like butter after you apply it. I typically use 4 different eyeshadows. I start with the lightest. Now I'm adding a darker color. I use a super white powder for my brow bone. This is Mayron's Star Blend. It's very cheap and one of my most versatile products. Blend using a fluffy brush. I use a gel liner by ELF to outline. I've used about 1 million different eyeliners, and this coupled with ELF's Expert Liquid Liner to fill in is my favorite combination. I use any black pencil I have on hand to fill in my waterline. I use Urban Decay's eyeshadow in Blackout to set my eyeliner and correct any mistakes. Sneeze out all of the powder that has collected in your nose so far. I'm adding some purple eyeshadow to the bottom of my eye, and then I'm going to go in with some black liner just above that. And don't forget to set it before you blend. I'm using the purple shade in my Urban Decay Electric palette to deepen the color in my crease. Now I'm using Blackout to define my crease to the max. I love using glitter on my lid, so I apply a glitter glue by Too Faced to ensure it stays in. Whatever glitter you use, make sure it's fine enough so it appears shiny without much effort. Dust off all that extra powder and fallout that it caught. For blush, I'm just using my pink shade in the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm also applying it to my temples. I'm using an airbrush to apply it. For lips, I use Laura Mercier's lip liner in the shade Deep Wine. My favorite lipstick is Kat Von D's Liquid Matte. I accentuate my beauty mark below my lips with my black eye pencil. Now I'm using Urban Decay's eyeshadow in Cosmic for an ultra highlight. Add some eyelashes and mascara to complete the look. And that's all you need to achieve this gorgeous mug. Just don't get too close. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any tips, tricks, or any further questions about this look.